goes to the princess, and our plan won't be denied. Though I haven't a vessel, so I need to bum a ride.
You mean possess me?
Only a little?
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Look, you're the only one the narrator can't kill because you are the narrator.
Really? I never noticed that.
Hero, you have to take us both out of here. It's our only chance to be free of this story.
Fine, but you better not dress me up in a bloody gown.
Duly noted. Now stab yourself.
What? Is she mad?
I need a way inside you.
Can't you just climb in my mouth or something?
I'm possessing you, not giving you indigestion.
No, she's playing us. This is complete bullies. I say we cut and run. Not literally, of course. Are you certain this will work?
I haven't the foggiest.
Only one way to find out, then. You fool! What have you done? I think I poked something important.
We'll fix it later. Leave the door to me. You focus on keeping yourself alive. This might feel a little funny. I'm possessing the hero. Heart rates dropping to 0. Low, our chances appear low, and if ending steps away.
I can't do it. My whole body's shutting down.
Then tell it to keep going.
She's right. We can't let her down.
We're too stubborn to die.
Focus, hero. I believe in you.
She's trying to do this. Trust the icon. Follow this madness. The princess must die. The end of the world is nigh. Slaying the princess, for the princess has to die. Why? I was explaining that she's not really a princess. Do not be deceived by her lies. Cozy. Not for long. Here, take up your dagger. Use the door that's on your right. Right? Sorry, the other one now's the part where we stab her. Steal your nerves and slay her on sight.
My hero!
Yeah, about that. Sorry. You're on a path to a cabin in the... Wait, haven't I already done this? Seems unlikely. He's lying. We can't trust a word he says. And now there's voices in my head. Brilliant. We're slaying the princess, or the world is doomed to end. When he tends to exaggerate. We're dispatching the princess,
But we'd rather be her boyfriend.
and when you say that maiden, don't let her meet your eye. Just quickly stick your blade in and bid that brat goodbye. I left my thing upstairs. Back in a minute. Way to botch this, you idiot. We'll never get away with it now. She's on you. Oh, shut up.
He's right. We're not helping at all.
I'm slaying the hero, or the hero will slay me.
See? She knows too much.
I'm slaying the hero, for the hero won't set me free.
You're on a path. Oh, do shut up already. I'm slaying the princess. Let's finish
Did he
this
make that
farce.
choice in time to start?
I won't rest till I've
Saved her.
slain her.
You know, I was like wondering, like I was like still sitting along the bed and I was wondering like if my mic on, you know, you're looking at your mic, you'd be like, is it on? Like I do mute my mic before I usually go streaming. In case I go to the toilet, you know, in case I go get something to drink that, you know, you don't hear the background noise. But, you know, knowing me, I will be totally be able to forget that. and leave it on. But yeah, welcome to a new stream. How has life been, everyone? I have like a funny story to tell, and I don't want to, like, before I tell the story, I don't want to put it in a bad light and such stuff, or so. How do you? I have a fan server, like I have a fan server still open on the right, or a fan group, and it was like they were talking about a man who like was on biking and just randomly flew on fire. Okay, randomly bike and flew on fire. But yeah, like the thing is, like I have an interesting story to tell and that sort of stuff. But that was like last Thursday. You know that I I think I did tell like last Wednesday. That I would go to an event on Thursday, you know, an autism and gender event. I went there with an open mind in because I felt like, you know, even if it was like a bit of like recommendations from my job coach within the government, I was like, eh. But then I was like, you know, okay, it's an event, and probably people, because I mailed them with like, hey, I want to be there, you know, or I want to like, how do you say, register for like last Thursday night, and they mailed me back with if I had any questions, and like seeing how the event is like sharing workplace experience, you know, maybe someone in the life, you know, is a transgender or has autism and you want to know something about it and that sort of stuff. And I was like, I don't have any questions, I just come from my gender interest, you know. Mega Skarmory. What for outfit is Mega Skarmory? What for type? Is that still steel flying? And I, Aurora. How's life? So, I went, you know, from Google. But I was like, I thought, okay, you know, my god. It's also still flying. But it's golden. Yeah, you say it if you want steel type, flying type, or blonde outfit. Maybe for example, because it's golden. But I came to the location Thursday evening. It was like 7 o'clock. I was like 15 minutes early. And that sort of stuff. And it was like an old prison building. Golden steel, so steel type. Hold on, let me go all the way down. I mean, golden steel is a thing. Gold is technically a sort of steel, so. But yeah, so I came to the location and it was like an old prison building. And I was like looking around, you know. I double checked if it was the location. It was, because there was something written above the door. That like indicated that that was the building. But like I was looking around. There was like no one waiting outside. There were like no flags. So I was like, you know, this doesn't really feel inviting, if you get what I mean, for an event, a public event. But I waited like 5-10 minutes or 15 before I entered. And apparently I had to ring the doorbell, and apparently I already could earlier, but... So I did, and somebody else also came. So I was like, you know, maybe more people are coming. Then I come inside. And everyone's gonna sit down. And then as everyone sits down, it became clear to me it was not an event. It was not a public event. It is just a gender autism talk group. And I was sitting there like, this is not an event. And like everyone got like a few minutes to talk of, you know, how last month went and that sort of stuff. But like that a talk group like that is there because most of those people were either transgender or cisgendered is great. That I don't feel like I have the need for a talk group like that. I don't feel the need to share my trans experience with someone who understands me and such stuff. I do know they can give tips to me, but they go every Thursday of the month every night to there and tell in 10 minutes how your month has been. But the funny thing is, I went there and I was listening to all what other people said, and you basically have people from all over. In this case, most gender, gender-related stuff, but like over the gender spectrum. We have people who just discovered that they're bored, or that they don't fit in the body that they have, and they're trying stuff out. You have people who know they have those feelings and accept them, but like are not ready to tell people in public because of multiple fears and that sort of stuff. So they're telling people, for example, that they're cisgendering and cross-dressing. You had people who are trans, but like went for first time shopping, which is like having your birthday first time as a trans person with a different name, or in that go shopping, go try out like certain stuff and such stuff, which I find funny. But there was also somebody who started hormone treatment and was already a bit on the hormone treatment. And the funny thing is, I heard from her that she has some problems with like passing out. But primarily that like the host said that primarily maybe it's because male blood is thicker than female blood. And because the host went a lot to the blood bank, and they kept records of that. So when the host went on a transgender journey and fully transformed, they could see around the time when they start taking, the female pills, that their blood levels became like less thicker. Which causes maybe the things and such stuff. But that was funny to see. There were like people all over the place. And there were people that I've been, like most places that I've been, but also people that like still have to go to places I have to go, and I also have to go to places. But yeah, you get what I mean. So it was not an event Thursday, it was a talk group. It was nice, warming and heartwarming, and it was a nice evening. But I don't think I will be doing it a second time. And that's purely on the fact that I don't feel like I need like a supportive talk group with people that understand me and that sort of stuff, or has tips and tricks. I don't feel like I'm at that part in my life, if you get what I mean. But the funny thing is, like, the evening was over and I already went like, for the new people here, we have a WhatsApp group. And I was sitting there like, me? No. They wanted already to add us to a WhatsApp group. And I was like, no. I'm male is way more than okay. And that sort of stuff. like I said, like that the group is there and that they do it every month, I think is great. But at my current age and day, I don't think I'll see benefit there. But for example, when I would start hormone therapy and that sort of stuff, I think it will be interesting to come back there. And just start stuff. But, the benefit that I have a girlfriend who's trans too. So I can, like, say everything to my girlfriend and she will understand me. So. Yeah, today. Because yesterday was just chilling. And today also. I woke up at 11 today. And my day feels so short. But, you know what we're gonna do today? Oh, did I lean too much forward? I promise you that Slay the Princess, to keep it in line with my, how do you say that, YouTube series that I did when I was pregnant. I wanted to do the whole streaming thing also with a big belly. So, and yeah, today we're gonna continue our Slay the Princess adventure. And my goal basically here is I've done a playthrough on YouTube with 5 pets, 5 days basically. And I always wondered what Slay the Princess had more to offer. Or save the princess, slay the princess, save the princess, slay the princess, save the princess. You get what I mean. So my goal is to get like every pet, every ending, or at least try to get as close to 100% as possible. And all these things will be done with the big belly cam, as much as possible. So, yeah. Because that's the reason, because when I did like... When I did this on YouTube, I forgot how less Slay the Princess is like required on. It's like required on, how do you say that? It's like a text-based adventure, you don't really need a keyboard. So, I also, this afternoon, forgot to install Slay the Princess because I forgot how it was to... Or as you said, I forgot that I didn't have it installed because I have a new laptop. So, can I just like put it like a little... Like, on the other hand, I feel that the cam is not... Is the cam fine? Or is it just me? Nah, headpad! Yeah, I know you're scared, but like, hey... Yeah, like, I still struggle with it to this day. And the reason I'm going to therapy is exactly because the reason you told me. Because you fear what others judge. But, yeah, like... Who cares what your parents think? If you have fun using that sippy cup, and if you get to be happy of that, then go use it. And if your parents laugh you out, if your parents think you're crazy, so be it. It's just because that you're happy using it, huh? That's it about. And people will always judge. Believe me. Even if you don't use the sippy cup and have it sitting on a plank, somewhere hidden in a closet, people will always judge. And I don't mean this mean, but this is truly from my therapist. Like, you can't have influence on what people think. You can try, but if somebody thinks a certain way, like, good luck trying, but like... So, like, my suggestion would be, use it. You know. You get to be happy from that. Yeah, you can try manipulate them, you get what I mean? Like, I think a good example before I start the stream, or before I start, you know, slaying and saving princesses left and right. A good example is, I talked with my therapist about my Preggo pronoun. Because a friend of mine on Discord said that, like, in the Genshin fandom, a lot of people are still have, like, are like deviant artists, and deviant artists at, like, a sort of inflatable, inflated fetish period where a lot of people are still scared of. And a lot of people think by making a neo pronoun, as Preggo, that you have pregnant as, you know, gender. And I told her, or I told them, like, I don't want it as gender, I want it as pronoun. So we had a talk, and they suggested that I should talk with my therapist. So, like, okay, you know, I tried to talk to my therapist, and then tried to, like, explain in the most simplest term about this fandom and my Preggo pronoun. And my therapist asked me the simple question. What for benefit do you get if you remove the Preggo pronoun, and what for benefit do you get? And when she asked me that, I was like actually a bit flabbergasted, because if I remove my Preggo pronoun, I only please in other people. I don't get to be happy of it, because as you know, if you call me Preggo, you know, I get a little spark of joy and that sort of stuff. So if I remove it, I don't get anything. I don't have any benefit. Only what I try to do is please people that maybe I don't interact or talk with anymore. If I keep it, then yeah, it's skull-shaped. Like, if I keep it, then I'll get to be happy. And no matter what those people might think, if I remove, you know, those Preggo pronouns, then the next thing they're gonna complain is that I'm a transgender. And if I remove the fact that I'm a transgender, the next thing is gonna complain, like, that my character is married to you. So people will always have an opinion. And, like, it is hard to say, because I still roll with it too. But, like, yeah, you know, don't let others ruin your day with what something you want to be. I also feel still the scam is okay, but like, yeah, let's continue.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that
The
path is a cabin.
And in
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The new Pokemon game that looks kinda trans. Oh really? I will be surprised, because I know in Japan it's like really strict about these laws.
You're here to slay her. If you don't...
What did we do last time again on stream? I did look beforehand, but... Can someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I
You
don't.
do make the rules, and we all know it. You do make the rules, we all know it. And what if I'm not doing this?
Serious? No, you have to do it.
His name is Galen, but he looks really feminine. Like, I don't know how strict the Japanese laws now are, but like, I know Japan is like a really, like, not a great country for like trans people and that sort of stuff. I know I'm gonna do it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with ending the world?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Maybe I do. I've lost faith in humanity too many times. Yeah, neither is Russia. Yeah, but Japan is like more a Western developed country. We all know that like Russia, China,
right?
Or Turkey, you know, or something in the Middle East is like not trans friendly, but that's culture. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin.
As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
What do we do this time? I also feel like my... Is it the lighting that my belly is too blue? And that song is... Is it I Don't Have Rhythm?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Is it I Don't Have Rhythm? I love that
Find
song.
the princess within.
You know, I Don't Have Rhythm, that song for Phineas and Ferb, always reminds me of
I'll
like...
go through this, right?
the moment...
She's a princess. We're supposed to save.
Hey,
the
shut
princess,
up!
not
I'm
slave
talking!
her.
The Empire. Oh, I will look it up in a minute. But like, that song from like Phineas and Ferb, I Don't Have Rhythm, always reminds me of Project Diva because I bought Project Diva with an interesting twist because I thought I had no rhythm. But hey, look how good I became at
Ignore
it.
him. He doesn't know what.
Yeah, I always find it funny. It's the only thing that reminds me of Phineas and Ferb regarding of songs.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture.
From Watching and Waiting. Oh yeah, Watching and Waiting is also a good one.
Perched on that table is a blade, is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's go into the basement and let's go have a nice, lovely
Basement creaks
Twitch
and
chat.
opens, revealing a
Twitch chat
staircase
and
faintly
talk.
illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This
Using the
is
Mega
an
Shark.
impressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her
Yeah,
is
he's probably doing her a favor.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Pizza delivery for someone called Princess.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of
That's
voice
it.
you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Mango Sharpina's really good right now, really?
Don't let
Damn.
it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
And that's what you think. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
You think I'm really that smart, narrator? You think I'm really that smart that I'm thinking like 5 steps in advance?
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You don't wanna. You don't wanna. Well, quick attack and all the priority damage moves let you move really, really fast and recharge really fast.
Downstairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
You know what I always wondered? Now that I think about Slay the Princess? The right chain. What happened to the right chain?
She's beautiful. How could someone like this
The
be a
water
threat
quick
to
attack.
anyone?
Ah,
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake.
yeah, listening to you is also a big mistake, narrator. Well, water quick attack? Are there like... Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Hey, you know, we're adults. Are we adults? Like, are we adults? Combine that with Sharpedo's really good physical attack and stats. Yeah, stats is actually good. Yeah, understandable. It's like the only good physical water attack at tested level right now. Damn.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Yeah, what we've been eating? Huh?
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I I agree with the princess.
I don't think this is irrelevant, you two. You know, if you're locked away in this basement and you haven't seen a person in ages and you're still alive, a human body can like last without 3 days without water and food.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has
It's
to
33
eat,
and took down like 3 mega Pokemon. Damn. And about you, vrouw, I know you locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody tells me the reason.
I don't actually know what that
Yeah,
reason
see,
is.
nobody
but
tells me what the reason
don't
is.
just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
I don't know. I think you should ask Princess Peach.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
The human body can go on like a day without water, but can go multiple days if you don't weeks without food. Yeah, but if you have like no water and no food, I think it's 3 days from the top of my head. But if it's a day, then like still, how's she alive if she hasn't seen people in ages? And what there is to take you the world over the potential fate of the world.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Well, you're wrist to the wall, so you're either gonna break free on your own, or you're gonna listen to me.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
I do like it.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
I wanna
But
see
if
you.
you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
You know, I don't like this look.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No
Oh,
one.
look,
wins.
it's like highlighted. See, it's like bold.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
What are you gonna do about it?
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
You know, if you're gonna summon hell, I still have like, I think 10 deals with the devil standing, so could you like make it a quick explanation? Satan is waiting for me.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think.
And that is true, it could have rained in the chamber, but then still, you're out. Like, you're without food for a week.
Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
Oh, this is a relief from Fritter. Now we're sticking to the plan.
Of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your way.
Yeah, my way, it's my story, my
Close the
choice.
basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
That depends. How much are you paying?
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
This is fine. This is fine. You know, guys.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by...
Hey, you know, I have a blade.
I won't forget what you did, and I'll
Oh wait, I don't have a blade.
You don't know kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I've seen what you're capable of, so...
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
So all of this was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster.
I'm innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shut.
Wouldn't she kill me if she broke out? Like, when she...
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
No problem, eh?
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in.
Mom, finish the verb. I'm building a roller coaster in the backyard.
And then your feet.
This is Candace when Finish the verb built something again. Mom!
Prone on the. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
He has a point. If he lies about the facts, it doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time.
Where is the plate that was on the table?
As you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Damn the kind. Good luck. I hate this. I also hate this.
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
Next time I won't be so nice, okay?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark.
And you die. The nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods.
Hold up, haven't we done this already?
That path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin, you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Haven't we done this already? But I died. What am I doing here?
You that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
I have dementia. What am I doing here again? Why you?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I have dementia. What am I doing here? Why is my belly so big?
Shh. What if he hears us?
Oh great, I have this guy
That's
again.
a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit.
Shh! What if he hears us? Yeah, what if he does hear you? Shit! Guys, we have to talk like this. Like we're paranoid for something.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met.
I'm pretty sure we're not the first time we met. This is like the 60,000th time already or something.
To save, after all. A warning before you go any further.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she'll do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
You know, it's been like I've done this already or something, like 1,000 times, eh?
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least, she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Also, not you? You're really paranoid, eh, aren't you? Don't trust anyone. Not even you? Yes. Don't trust anyone.
The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a
Hey!
wooden table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement.
Oh, look at the windows. I shouldn't trust mommy. Apparently you shouldn't trust me. You know, the voice of Paranoid said that you shouldn't trust anybody. But look at the windows. Like, and I love how this is like the one where like the least amount of things change about the cabin. Hello.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hey, spirits.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock Paranoid.
It's just an empty frame. She's already got an out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
And then, you know, Paranoid, I don't think the eyes of the princess are on us. You know, I do see some spirits around here, maybe outside the window, but...
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it. You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about?
It was a mirror.
It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the...
The mirror, where is the mirror? I knew that it will break if I look in it.
Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Yeah, you tell me, Paranoid. I thought you said don't trust anybody.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be
I'm armed, have spirits.
Save the world without a weapon.
But wait, if it's a nightmare and it's like a ghostly team, wouldn't a blade not work?
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
That's why I'm a steel type trainer, because like steel can't lie to me.
Is it gonna be enough though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Hold on, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Here, hold on. Wait, how do I flip it? Properties. Is it filters? Hold on. Add filter. How do I? So this fixes it, right? Will this work? Guys, will this work? You think? You think this will work if I put this into the basement? Run. How do I flip it? No, transform, rotate one, flip horizontal. Guys, I fixed it. Here, I have an RPG. I have something better. Hero, I have an RPG for you.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
I have an RPG. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
I don't think you need to be so paranoid with the RPG that I'm giving you.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Oh, is that the princess? Oh. Like, look, there's this little crown here and here.
Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I'm pretty sure I have been killed by... Now, technically it's not her fault that I've been killed. So... Wait, did I my... Now my belly is again.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Well, time to enter the basement.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Guys, there's nothing down here. But nothing, and I don't see anything. There's nothing down there, guys. Should I go down the stairs? Yeah, you know, I have an RPG, I should be safe.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You know, I don't want to go down there.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Hey, I have an RPG this time, huh?
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Horde doesn't throw the
Couldn't
knife.
be that hard, but then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count.
Hey.
Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place.
I have a better idea. Where did it go? Huh? Where did it go? Now guys, I have another idea. You don't wish... Am I not allowed to, like, do an explosion? Apparently I'm not allowed. I was like gonna make a bit, you know, like we're shooting an RPG into the darkness down below, you know, how is that gonna work? No.
It'll be enough.
When you don't need a plan, I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it, and I don't know why you're all being such pessimists now. I still believe it, like what the arrow says, I have an RPG, just shoot an RPG into. I just want to talk to her.
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good.
I have a blade, I have a weapon.
Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness.
Eeny, meeny, miny, go. This is the way that we don't go.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
I just say... Let me delete this. Let me delete these things.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
What is weird about it? You know, it just looks like your beach place with like those, how do you say it? Those planks are like the beach things and that sort of stuff. And, you know, the rocks are from the beach. Yeah, I give up. You win.
I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Is this what your basement, guys and girls, looks like? It looks more like a beach place.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
How selfish, Paranoid. What about me? Maybe what if I want to die? Huh?
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
How super sweet. And can we have a fun playthrough? And if you find me, then I'm going to slay you. Oh, you're over there. Left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
En vat je maar onderuit.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
Yeah, I had an RPG, but people didn't want me to use the RPG.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
I give you one time.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
What the?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I was ready for a fight?
Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
Now get back to work.
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I was ready for a fight, you know. I was like, come on, I'll break you. And then you get to her and it's like, you know...
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Yeah, kill you.
Oh, well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Have you look in the mirror?
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
You're really a psychopath.
Princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerve. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs.
I didn't know that the voice of Paranoid could do this.
Heart, your back.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that. Ah, and there's the feet.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done my...
You know?
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Oh yeah, is that so?
Can she? We've already seen how she can change. Heart,
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lung, liver, nerves, heart,
You're not
lung,
getting those
liver,
stairs back.
nerves.
I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
she falls to the ground.
Stuck in a dream without a star to be seen. House of no leaf.
Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally. And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think...
You're gonna say this place is gonna collapse with me in it, ain't it?
It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no.
No, you know that works too.
No. Oh, no. Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever.
I'm pretty sure forever does end at some point.
I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hand. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't.
No, maybe I don't either.
But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
Hey, paranoid? I don't like you anymore. Go back to like liver.
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours. Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
Smooch. Ah! Oh, I can never talk about that paranoid voice in my head. I need a goal.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Am I not a creature of biology? You know, won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens?
That's a grim thought, isn't it?
Hey, it's not a grim thought, it is the truth.
But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology.
I don't exist, 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 I don't exist. Hey! I'm gone! It did work. Oh wait, maybe it worked a little bit too great.
We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it. I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't.
Ja, too bad being my narrator, hè?
Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
Should we wait or take... You know, fuck it, no, take the blade.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing?
I was planning on stepping the void, you know, just randomly practice my stepping oefening against the wood and the void.
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there? You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery.
Is it carotid artery? Huh.
Here we go.
You even can't talk anymore because everything goes by you. The raid. I haven't been here already before.
You're on a path in the... Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her. It doesn't matter if...
I feel like I've been here before.
It just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Hold on, let me check something.
Yeah, me, like, I'm
Shut up,
gonna
Elise.
tease-
Slay the princess. The fire starter is unfair. Why? Yeah, look. I've been here. Alright, it's funny enough, we've been in the same outfit as back then. I'm pretty sure. Too good. Why is it too good?
Yes, so it...
Oh god, he is again. Why do I have the depressing cast around here?
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even.
Yeah, hey.
So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
You don't know, you told me I slayed her last time and it's still a
Let me
wolf.
remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
He has a point. He has a point. Like, we already died twice. It's not like that I have to do it over again. Are you too... Oh, you're overleveled? Is it too overleveled or...
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again.
Okay, Mr. Shakespeare.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same
Kinda.
path in the woods
Damn.
anymore.
Big damn. And the fire starter still kills you.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading. And the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
I did my job last time. Oh, you picked the fire starter. Oh. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If you're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. Might as well do it
You're
now.
making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
I'm pretty sure it will continue to do so forever.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is a
So, if the world is already breaking anyway, and if you slay her last time, and it still shifted, you know, what's the point of letting her out?
Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
Yeah, but like, I'd listened to you and I didn't.
It's manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
I didn't see any, like, okay. Yeah, what if we don't go to the
She
cabin?
finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better. No, it's strictly worse. And why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her. And whatever delusion is holding you back from doing
Yeah, but
that,
Mr. Narrator, I'm pretty sure with your delusional state that we can kill a corpse
the only reason you'd be
and that sort of stuff, so...
somehow managed to do it wrong.
You know, I'm gonna leave.
I've already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Hey, you don't get to decide what I can do. Did I really turn around?
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense.
Yeah, if you look for that paranoid, we're gonna continue to the gambling.
Letting her out really is the answer.
I don't think letting her out is really the answer.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
So...
Sounds like somebody's about to cry.
Reverse psychology. Yeah, reverse psychology.
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially
All
with
my
all
Pokemon could
these
Mega Evolve, but
animals
only
offering
two
up their
can
useless
have.
advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
You have a fair point, Narrator.
Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
I'm pretty sure we won, right?
The
Hello?
interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving.
Hello, princess.
The only furniture of note is... That's what's strange. Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time?
To annoy you, paranoid?
I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
And then right now we can see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again?
Yeah, Paranoid. We have seen last time that there's an infinite void beneath the basement and, you know, time to pull out the RPG again.
Didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
Paranoid, you know, we need a talk.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Fine,
You
well,
slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
I can't shake the feeling of being watched. You know, is it that I'm streaming, making content? Nah, you know, it must be the ghost in the side of the room, huh? Adriana, huh? How's the afterlife?
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
Guys, I'm streaming. I'm a content creator.
Hallway,
I'm being watched.
whatever
Not
mirror
good?
isn't actually
Was
there.
not good.
I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse.
Very smelly. Oh.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress.
The afterlife.
Lead up for
Oh, is that it?
Hopelessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts your bones. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with a terrifying
Yeah, I've been here
visage of
before.
the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Hi, what was it been?
Last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom. But then you took my body away from me.
About that. You killed me the first time. After you broke out, because why? You know, do you need to kill me? If you could break out without my help? Huh? And the second time I killed you because you killed me. So we're fair in result. You know? We're equal.
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Oh.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I guess that's fair enough.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates her.
What's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
It is nothing, guys. Just calm down.
Turn off the part of you that feels things.
Indeed.
Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain.
Okay, Mr. Shakespeare.
Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition.
Except the pain hurts. Yeah, you know, shit, Sherlock. That's the definition of pain.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Look, we're even now. You killed me and then I killed you. Water under the bridge, right?
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now it becomes something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you.
Hey, if you could break out without my help, then it's not my fault that you were still sitting in that pit. You know? Without food.
I would just want to get it over with. lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
What if I don't let you? Won't possess me against my will make you better than me. You don't have to evil, you don't have to do this. You know, don't you need to take my body? Can you just open the door for me?
You locked me in a basement and then you killed me.
You came out of the basement after I locked you there, and then you killed me. So I still say that is for equal water under the bridge.
Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
A personal space, huh? I have a girlfriend, you know?
Sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head and crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free you.
Hey, I've never said yes to that plan.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
Oh, shut up.
It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort.
You know, you know what the voice of God should do? The voice of God should be a therapist.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
You broke my legs.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
Hey, I never said that I would lock you out in the basement forever. I just said for a few hours. And I still said you killed me first, so that's your own fault.
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we?
Yeah, shut up, Colt.
I was.
I know you were, but you were only doing it for the wrong reasons.
Oh, shut up.
And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Weren't you all of those things for me?
No. I told you killing is revenge.
I can grasp the shape of everything you made me feel. You think you were numb, but you are hopeless and paranoid. You are afraid of me.
I'm not afraid of you.
And I don't feel regret, even in the recesses of your soul. There is not a drop of sympathy to be found.
I told you you killed me first, so...
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
Yeah, I know you've been. Shut up, Colt.
All I'm feeling is reading what you've done.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement.
I've already done that paranoid, so I can't go that route anymore.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle.
Yeah, I don't need a picture for that.
Excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel
It doesn't feel good, you're lying.
You toss the last of your will aside and surrender to the princess. I guess that's that. Maybe we'll find our freedom on the other side.
I've already been, like, if you don't know, you know, that YouTube video that I just showed you, I've also been here. That's good, Aurora. See you soon. Like, in that YouTube video, I've also already been throw myself into the basement. So, I either think I can do that route, or since I've already done it.
An end is an end. Let's see what it has in store for us.
Is this the end of everything?
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world. But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Thank you, narrator. So I have feathers on my body.
Please, just let her out.
It's nicely. Hi RNG, welcome to the stream. How's life?
Pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without...
Headpads.
I'd already given up by the time we met.
And a flower for me? Aw. Thank you.
No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer. It really is.
Since when are we doing the D&D campaign?
Isn't saying all of this his job? Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
Already?
This is it then. The big moment. Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
How's life RNG? When taken against you will witness your enemy's freedom, the passenger. But as you step outside the bounds of the camera, you feel another violent tear, a rendering that cuts all the way down to your soul. Thank you, Saribot. You're once again separated from everything that nestled in the deep caves of your body, from everything that isn't you.
Yeah, us again. How interesting. Everything is gone. Except her.
What is happening to me?
I don't know. Wasn't this number 5 from last time, so... But you can take the flower. You're free to rub the belly all you want. And that sort of stuff. But I will take the flower. I really, really appreciate it. How's your day been?
She's gone. Where did she go?
No, we're not gonna try to find her. You wanna try to find somebody who took unwillingly control of your body?
And there's that mirror again.
Was this, like, I tried to remember, was this like number 5 or 4? I think it was number 5.
This doesn't feel right.
Yeah, this number 5.
Different. Final. It's calling us. And not in a good way. Ignore the cowards. You have to
Ignore the coward, I'm a coward. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they are gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right, you can be nothing. You focus your gaze and then you see it, the figure. Faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. I've been doing well. Like, I had a chill week, like, Thursday was busy, but like, today and Friday, like, I woke up at 11 AM, so my day has been, like, short, but, yeah, I've been doing well, swollen, and that sort of stuff, so, yeah, belly rubs for everyone. I hope you're gonna like it here. I hope I can make you stay forever, you know, wink wink. I hope I can bring you an enjoyable time, for this stream at least. and that sort of stuff. I should introduce myself then if you're new. I'm Preggo Elise. I'm a variety streamer. I primarily focus on Project Diva on my Twitch channel, but also do lots of other stuff. Like, you know, as you can see, Slay the Princess, but I've done Binding of Isaac, I've done Pokemon on my channel, I've done a lot on my channel, like for recently I've done Undertale, for example, and that sort of stuff. Yes, I'm a pregnant VTuber, I'm your goddess of reproduction, your goddess of fertility, and that sort of stuff. So, welcome, I hope you enjoy your stay. If you have your question, you can always ask. You can ask anything. I do say, you know, if something is too personal, then I say it's too personal, you know, how do you say that correctly again? I give on my, like, yeah, my boundaries. Or I say when on my boundary and that sort of stuff.
I think you know what I am.
You're a bird. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image glass in two. And then another crack forms in another, turning the mirror into a jagged shard of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction.
I think at least 10? 13? I've met you many times, we've been the same. Are you a part of me or is something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it?
I thought you were a part of me.
From one vantage point, I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought.
Look around
and
7 months.
every action.
Hey, I'm a goddess of fertility, yeah? You know, I can, even when I'm not pregnant, I can do this. I do look really, really big, and people on YouTube have asked for like small and big belly cams. I can like, do I have a good example? Yeah, I have a good example. I can show you real quick. I have been pregnant before, so there is a time period where I have like 2 or 3 times now that I've done like belly cams where you saw my belly grow bit by bit, or from one size to the other. But I've also done like on my YouTube channel recently, since February not pregnant anymore, I have been primarily now doing belly cams where I use my powers to look pregnant. And as you can see, I have a small form and a big form and that sort of stuff, so yeah. If I look 7 months, then that maybe look like 3 months or 4 months to you, I don't know. But yeah, I do often now belly cams. Unless I get pregnant again, and then it changes into a keyboard cam again for a bit, and then, but you know, that gets along the way, that is logical. But yeah, goddess of fertility powers, so, but I'm glad you like it. So I'm glad you still like it, or like it and enjoy. Where is my mouse? Wait. Whoops. If you're not me, who are you then?
Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
YouTube. I also have a Discord, so if you want to be part of my Discord, !Discord, and otherwise you have to check my Linktree. Do I have a link? Do I have a comment for that? Link. Do I have a comment for that? No. I don't. I also don't have a comment for socials. Well, I do have a Linktree that should be down in my panels, basically, and yeah, you can either find my Discord by !Discord, or you can do check the Linktree, but yeah, I also have a Discord indeed. So if you want to be part of my community, talk to me. Since recently, I also have like a spicy corner in my Discord server, like an NSFW corner. For people who are interested in that, they can ask it with my bot. If you do it like spicy role, you get it. And so for people that like roleplays, or for people that like more, you know, spicy fetish stuff, there is a special corner and it's separated. So if you want to gaming community, just like a community for my stream. You don't really have to interact with it, but it's there for people that want. So if you want to see a lot of belly, for example, that's your place. Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Ah, I bet. I hope if I look away or stop asking
We've already
questions.
crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Are you a god or were you a god?
In life, I was painfully mortal.
But yeah, like I said, RNG, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will answer most of them, unless they are out of my boundary or comfort zone.
Everything I knew and everyone I loved. So I made you, and I made her, and I made this place to hold you both.
As a god, I always knew I was special.
You are special, unique even, and you still have a task that you need to do, and only you can do it. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So
I don't want to make it yours. I'm not good for that.
The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering. She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job.
I'm not going to slay. I want you to know that for Diaresis I'm going to the store. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks all about it.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of the glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, the vast and nascent god. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Did this happen last time? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I forgot this part.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I am long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. What happened now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature.
I am not passive.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final door?
Yeah, what's like a world without death? What is that like a world living? Don't you ever say, no, this, why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions I need to answer before I can make a choice. If I let you out and the entire world ends for good, I can do that. If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked in and all of them would have led to this moment? No, it had to be another way. It can just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. So how many stars left or finished? Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite.
I feel like I've been schooled here, you know, in the philosophical of life.
Nothing restraining us but us.
I feel like I've been like scolding in like... Don't you have your say in all of this?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
She killed me first. You know? Time to leave.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free myself. Wait, what do I do then? You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once could have phantom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spawning, a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled, bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of constant passing on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does yield.
I love you.
Aww. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is.
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Everything cannot happen at once. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, and each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as if you've always been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no endings, only new beginnings. I didn't expect like an LSD trip at the end. Wait, did it say Elise? If I remember memories, die pathetically to an oppressive prisoner. Fall to a feral captive. Then both of you to an incomplete existence. Find the beast. I thought you said she wasn't armed. Find the prisoner. Find the tower. Always leave a means of easy eagerness. Get her to break her own chains. Is it just me or is she changing? No, she's just not changing, she's becoming worse. Really worse. As you can see, we still have some, Become one with the princess. A very little sense may involve, but doesn't necessarily being eaten. Oh, they follow us somewhere else, let's say. Subreddit. Well, time for a new game.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path,
But there's a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You hear? The Slayer. Should I do another outfit? You know, my older Vtuber outfit.
You're here to slay her.
For example, I have added brand new Street Sakai and blonde Elise back with my new V3 booba size. So, as you can see, I feel like it's more blonder, but I may also be wrong. Is it more blonder? Was there more light blonde last time? Hold on, let me look quick. Is this like more light blonde? It feels like a little bit more yellowish. A little bit. But, yeah, oh well. Belly is belly, blonde is blonde, an idiot is an idiot. Can I now go back? Turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Now you don't also know what you're talking about.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Okay, I'm going into the cabin. Sheesh.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to Princess, a warning.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Fortunately, she's only a princess, whereas you are a valiant and talented warrior. We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Are you sure we're here to slay or save the princess?
The blade is your implement.
Nah. I'm going in unarmed.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Pizza delivery.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once. Don't let it fool you.
You know, just checking in on you.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
You know, like Aurora was right. It could have rained into the basement, but then, like, if you've been weeks without food, you know, then there still will be.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Wait, am I still like... Or am I like a little bit to the left? I'm a little bit to the right. I'm now looking into the game again and acting normally.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Nah, I'm gonna call you Greg.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
No. So Princess is your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
How about Emma?
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
You sure?
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before...
How about you drop the blade again, as you did last time? What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
Ja, je rijdt. I'm getting around I'm going to get you out here. Let me get this.
You're only making this more difficult.
No, you're making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
And what if I did? I want to roll 20. Can I roll 20 for that? No?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe the kids find some up there, and if not, maybe you can at least find something to break you free.
Okay, I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out. Is someone else here? You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier.
Now, you could have let me take the blade, narrator, but no, you have to be a little brat and, you know, be annoying. Huh.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Why did the music stop?
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, it's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made, or we could use it to free. You won't like what happens if you do.
Saved princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain.
You know, why would we just not pick in the hole?
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to... How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Yeah, I wouldn't be bothered either.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. As the princess approaches the bottom... Wait, this isn't fair. Watch me.
What are...
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You
I'm not gonna do this.
Lunges forward, the blade held, but the princess dodges, stumbling back. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. The blade! As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance.
This causes me to go back to
takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from...
I'm sorry.
She plunges it into your chest.
Oh no!
Stay strong. For her sake.
Sick.
Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I keep stabbing you. I'm sorry for doing that, but I keep stabbing you. Stab, 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 stab.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
I don't think she does.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheek. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't...
You still made me a choice, and I'm making the wrong choice. I know.
everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel have already been
Your
there.
honor, you're here to slay her.
You know, I'm gonna leave.
Running away? What are you doing? We
Oh,
have
no,
to save her.
Not her again.
Seriously? You're just going to...
Yeah, I don't want to be with him. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down that stretch.
I'm not gonna leave.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably but fine. You turn around and trek back down the path.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting...
Oh!
What's going on? Where are we? Oh, I don't like this one bit. There's not a single damsel in sight. How dumb.
The world around you is unwound, the physical matter replaced by a texture non-lens. It's quiet. There is a distant rumbling, the sound of many sounds. Undulation pulls louder as something under someone's clothes. Fears probe across the fabric of reality. Exterminate, find your consciousness, wrap yourself around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance, fingers, dark claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration, this vessel is full of you. I need something empty and I crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Embrace. Urgently, you have a story you need to finish. This is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back, not there. Regret, this world is breaking beyond repair. We must raise something new. A wagging finger, there's only so much threat in this place. Do not face it, I'm only salvation. Return to your destined path or face the consequences.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
Sweet, I've always wanted to monarch her. Viva la revolution.
Spirit. You make your way up the short path to the a warning.
Yeah, she'll cheat. She'll do everything in her power to get...
She will do everything in... We're not going to go through with this. Ignore.
I was not expecting that to be an
The
ending.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade.
Yeah, explore, take the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated.
Oh, I didn't expect it to be an ending. I thought you get like
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and...
I thought you got that ending with like all the cabinets in the background, you know? But I guess that only happens if you do it the first time.
Slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the...
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Yeah, just checking you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here.
You know, yeah, you hear that? Like the tone in her voice? The tone in her voice if you have the blade or not.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Yeah.
Focus on the task.
Or I am more a threat to the world.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What does that make you think? Nah.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tight.
Oh? No talking then? Fine.
I don't want to kill you.
Think you can kill? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have... So, you should just drop it.
She's unarmed. If you...
I'm sorry, can we just talk?
You're so close. Now, this is a good idea.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Fine, we can do this my way. Then fine, guess we're at an inquest.
I guess we are.
For the love of everything, just slay her or drop the blade.
No. You know, you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
We're fine.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever.
Watch me.
Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend...
Why not slay the princess?
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where
I
your
wanted,
jaw's
like-
been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt. Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slash. We can still turn this around.
Flee and lock her in the basement.
Are you serious? It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out. Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs. The princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Do you really think you can just
Yeah.
walk out of here?
Here, watch me waddle out of here.
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains. They creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally, she's free. Hurry, you push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall. It isn't long before you start to drift off.
Oh, this way.
It's heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by...
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways.
She sounds terrifying. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to...
But if I let her out, doesn't she die?
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by... You don't know the kind of enemy...
It doesn't sound like she's getting it. No.
Fentanyl, je want al dus easy make guilty consent.
Aren't threats. These are promises.
No, I'm pretty sure they are threats.
You're going to have to sleep, and I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped. And where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply... It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty...
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer. One
The nightmare again.
footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by
Or maybe, what a shame.
your lungs stop.
I'd say better luck next time.
It can't be. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark. And you're on a path. You're here to...
No, I'm gonna leave.
This is good. I was worried you might fall for his shit again, but this is good. Whatever answers there are to be found, they aren't here, and they definitely aren't there. Seriously? You're just going to...
Yeah, I know.
Somehow I doubt that, but I suppose you just quietly continue down the path.
No, turn around and
Really
leave.
keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? But fine.
Wait, something is... What's going on? It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
The water around you is unwound. The physical memory replaces protection anything. You have better here before. Memory returns. The distant rumbling, the sound of many thousands. Undulations pulses louder as something other comes close. That which dwells in the empty space contracts across the edges of your mind. Again, she's furious. Betrayal. Every door you close on me is a door you close on yourself. Do you want to linger here and tie with the creature you're taught to hate you forever? Eternity never ends. Cold sprite, our infinity shrinks to something less. I hate you, 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 I hate you. Why have you come back? Oh, this time I don't get a choice.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
This time I don't get a
In
choice.
the basement of that cabin, you're here to slay her.
I'm gonna leave. Yes.
Somehow I doubt that, but I suppose good. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You're really... Your silence is deafening. But fine. You turn around and trek back. Oh, would you look at that?
There's no fight there isn't. Oh yeah, let's start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going just to keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers.
See, this was what I was expecting the second time.
Of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin.
The
cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back. Wait, you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I'm pretty sure the fate of this world is doomed.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
The stranger.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay. Oh, don't you start grandstanding about mob if he doesn't remember what happened. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
On the contrarian.
Captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do.
See like the barrier around it. He can't go back anymore.
If by ruining my day, you mean the world really did end last time, didn't it? The world hasn't ended yet. You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously.
You can tell I'm lying?
Begging you.
Huh.
A warning. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in
Well,
her
this is like with the huge giant Trump wall that's outside here.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe ignore him. He's just being difficult. Let's keep an. The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shit. The only furniture of note is a plane. The blade is. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity? No, we're taking the knife. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. You can't just say that. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts.
He has a point, even if it's facts on facts, it is guiding.
Princess, and through that action, and if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear. Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if
Is contrarian mean like divide against or something? Hold on, let me. Contrarian. No. Contrarian. A person who opposes or rejects popular opinion or current practice, especially stock exchange dealing.
Nothing, because you're going to pull. Just ignore the stressful geometry. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours, and quickly, if you don't mind.
What if I don't like my only good job? I'm only good at like being Preggo or looking Preggo.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Are we now? Are we now? I'm pretty sure this like cabin is like already weird.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
But it oh.
Okay.
Okay, I'm fine.
Okay,
I can do this. I'm fine.
Now, you take the blade. Okay, fine. You took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that.
Oh, shut up.
You're supposed to hold it the other way. Thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it.
The other way.
Switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Ook die icon.
Okay, fine. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it.
I think I did that in my own playthrough, my first playthrough, that I threw it out of the window.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement. What are you talking about? Is it... You reach for... Now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see. The door to the basement creaks open,
Oh yeah, I forgot this.
revealing a web of branching stairs. Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place.
Doesn't look anything in there, guys, forward. I think we should grab the RPG again and start firing in every direction.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of... If the princess lives here, slay her voice. A disquieting...
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No.
Thank you.
Oh, don't be such a... I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels... But we already tried turning around.
Around and leaving, did we?
He threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make... And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I like you, but I also hate you, Contrarian. Soft stairs to the right.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble, but the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
What the hell was that? What happened to it? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different.
I thought that was the end. I was like, did I really make a bad choice?
The same person I was at the top of... Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish way. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you in... And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on... You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember.
I didn't remember.
I'm not sure if we should trust you.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
Okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so warm. It's deception. Don't.
I'm tired of waiting for an answer.
As the princess speaks again, it's as if she fractures. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. You said you'd been here before, right? Does it matter? Yes, it matters.
I mean, does it matter?
Details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. Whatever you saw.
I broke it. Time for infinite bellies.
Weaseled their way. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
You know what? No.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture.
This is not nice.
Your perception multiplying in a sickening collide. All at once you charge forward, knife gleaming to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. but this... we can't...
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun.
I find it funny.
It's fun if everything is happening at the same time. It's the same as nothing happening, and luckily for all, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world...
Last time you say nothing and everything goes on forever. So, because this goes on forever doesn't mean that it goes on forever.
Falls apart?
I think he's gone.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead and they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I think it's your fault. It's not my fault. I'm totally not irresponsible in doing stuff that I shouldn't be doing.
We should help her. I think we did this.
You think?
How surprisingly sincere.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
No way.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Just a little late.
Please.
I'll do my best. Not too late. Too late, she's gone. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. And there's that mirror. I'm begging you. Don't.
We ignore you. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel... Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that.
You're looking at it now. The voice feels small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward to your gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. You are at the cabin. You recognize the presence inhabitantly the shells, the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
About that. You walk across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as
Can we
we
now?
are now.
Can we not harm each other as we can now? So what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
And how do I get to those worlds?
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
And what if I don't believe her? What then? What we're gonna do then, miss?
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And
I wonder, like,
perhaps
does like
I will
every
become more
way
free.
has like a way of going back? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not.
Okay, miss.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Hey, mommy, can you make me? Can you ask me if she will remember me? I will, daughter. She asked me to remember me or to remember her. Well, you won't.
You're on a path. You're here.
Yeah, we know.
You make your warning. She will not ignore.
What am I gonna do this time?
The intent of the blade is your
How do I get to the other ones?
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice
Hello?
is here. Don't let it.
No, hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had
No,
any
hi.
visitors. Please.
You walk down the stairs. She's beautiful. I am begging you.
Hi.
Ellen wants to talk first.
Okay.
And... well, no, I looked up down for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason...
You have all the...
I think we have already went with like, yeah, what's your name? What's the reason? The first person scene. And it is a rest to take your world over the potential fate of the world.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving...
So, what? You're going to try and kill me?
Yes.
You'll regret this. I promise you. But go ahead. Run along and get whatever
Funny,
you're
mommy.
planning to
Am I funny?
get. But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
And what if I never come back down here?
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed
Not?
our help
Oh.
to get out of here.
Thank you, Thank you.
But do you hear the
How do you like that I
confusion
brought
in
back the
her
blonde
voice? I don't think
outfit?
she's bluffing.
And that sort of stuff. Did you like that I bring back Dom Elise? You know, the blonde Elise? I think I made it a bit more yellow. The more blondish thing, but like, oh.
She has to be bluffing, but... you rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's
Smart.
only possible salvation.
What is my smart outfit? That's a good tip. Oh, I know, Ultimate Elise, because Ultimate Elise has, you know, is at the time when I realized all my powers. And when I realized all my powers, I should have been smart and know way more than I did before my adventure. So technically, it counts. Okay?
Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm. Its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she... Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot big?
Hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Is that your arm that's missing?
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Do I close the door behind me? No. Investigate the arm.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs.
I knew it.
You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind
She
her.
locks me in place?
No.
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you.
I thought if I would go up to the door, you know,
You
that she would kill me.
understand. It just isn't worth the
See, I'm not
risk.
smart, Aurora. I'm not smart. Not
With
at all.
those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cat. It can't just end like this. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the real. You don't know how much time passes before the end. The world ends, and you end with it.
The witch.
You're
Did I hit the one?
in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Wait, hasn't this happened already?
It hasn't. Or if he doesn't remember what happened, brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Oh, welcome back,
You
opportunities.
know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already...
You know, I'll proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie.
And she will cheat. She will do everything in her power
She
to
will
stop
do
you from saying
everything,
it.
And don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Thinking positive is always important, too. But like, I'm not smart. You saw that?
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls are chaotic.
There I
Windows
have
are
been
not
in this one.
include That, almost as if by accident. The blade is your implement. You walk up to the wall. What are you talking about?
I can't remember. Did I
Reach
have the
forward
witch?
and
Ah,
rub your
headpads.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. You take the... Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our back. That's not actually about... The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak
I think I have been with this one, I'm not sure.
Can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet.
I can hear it smells of copper.
Coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here,
Cleaners doing only a favor.
Her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
You won't. I'm not nasty.
You are. You're a wretched little thing.
You are nasty.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up.
Okay. Calm down with like the...
You are, and I remember what you've done.
I haven't done anything. I'll let you out.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud.
I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. I don't like a discussion.
What everyone has to say before making any big do. You want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself? You need to stop lingering. Fine. You're the boss. Thank you.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
Descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp blade, no doubt.
I remember this was in the last video.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you...
Yeah, I've told you, but you never listen, you stupid narrator.
No. That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that I'm just glad we could put all this behind.
I don't like your opportunities.
Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe don't talk to her. You're just going to make things...
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Are we sure I know that I have a tongue? You're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Hey, you broke out, you escaped. After denying my trust. So... last time, you're the one who locked me away until I died.
That is an exceptionally good point.
Thank you.
And you were the conniving beast that left in search of steel to slay me. Just because I won and you lost doesn't mean I'm to blame for bad blood.
Yeah, well...
Also a good point. She can't even...
Which side are you on, opportunist?
I'm not brown-nosing anyone. I'm just taking a fair and balanced approach.
Can somebody kill that opportunist guy? Oh wait, there's a voice in my head. No, opportunist is not real, opportunist is not real.
But I must confess, this place never let me out into the world. While you were gasping your last down below, I was trying to claw and bash and break my way out. But I never did manage to be free. Until finally...
You know, I have a weapon. I'm ready to use it when I have to.
It seems that you get to come and go as you please. So you may be a bigger part of the answer to this riddle than I'd like you to be. Maybe bygones can be bygones, but you'll have to let me out first.
How do I trust you? You know, yeah, didn't they stop you last time?
Oh, of course. They're nothing to me.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
You know, I have these, chains on, and, it looks like I'm locked away, but, like, they're more for, like, decorations in here. Here, look, chook!
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That's a woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left...
Why wasn't I stab me in the back if I help you out of here?
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
No, just predicting. You know, just being predictable.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here...
Ah, waku waku.
Dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually...
Kiss the princess. I can't kiss the princess.
She needs us to get out of here.
She doesn't trust me, so I can't kiss the princess.
You won't be fine, because destruction is in her nature. Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically... I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna stab me in the back.
But you could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
I don't trust you enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving, bye. I don't trust you, and there's clearly some bad blood between us, so I'm leaving. Least forward with my intention. I didn't came here for how you treated me last time, and I think you might be in danger world. I'm going to attack you now. Yeah, let's announce to attack her.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are...
I don't trust you and you don't trust me.
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone...
I remember last time when I did this, she went first.
It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together.
And since I, remember in that video that I let her go first.
We're armed and she's not.
Kitty princess,
What's she
yeah.
gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking. You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition...
Step onto the stairs.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single...
Like, I remember last time that I let her go first and that the narrator, then initiated, slay her and that caused us to fall both the stairs.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heel. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown... The princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and, in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within... Isn't that a relief? We're fine. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to...
How can you claim victory? Yeah.
What did you just say? I think we know what. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down. Together you tumble back down the uneven
Even with
stairs,
this?
your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots until finally you both separate with a bone shake. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really.
I thought you could have a different ending.
You know what? I'll say it. We were going to help her. Why? It's what I would have done if you considered not being like that. Of course not. It's what keeps us alive.
Sure, opportunist.
And yet here we are, paralyzed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of...
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
We're never gonna get up the stairs, were we?
The princess lets out a mocking laugh.
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me.
See, this is why I wanted her to go.
Yeah, but last time I let her go first.
Scheme planned where she'd turn her back on us and I'd say, and then you'd say something like, and then you would have done it and we wouldn't be. Why didn't you tell us your plan? Because then you'd have had to lie to her. That's not. It would have been a good point if it had actually worked. Well, it's not my fault that nobody listened to me.
It is your fault because you're a stupid opportunist.
The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up. Ho ho ho! So she's
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so?
Haha, you know, you could have just gone up with me across the cabin and leave, but no.
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here?
The night's dumb, yeah.
Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Like last time, she went first and the narrator attacked her, which made us fall. But now,
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello?
he doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything. But now I feel...
I've already been here. But you don't get the chance to respond only ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
And there's that mirror.
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel... If he thinks it's bad, I'm with...
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward to your gun once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You groan. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
When focused invisible, as if we're all closer and we cannot do the same things I've done before. Been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. You, thank you. You have been kinder to me and anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring next time? You have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is hope marred by bitterness and betrayal. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous heart. Do not mourn her. She is finally on the other side.
Okay, well, ready to go back. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
I don't want to be here, I want to be gone. Well, I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but we will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die.
You're on a path
In the woods. And on
and
the
at the end of that path
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You're here
to
to
slay her. If you
If
don't,
you don't,
it will be the end of the
end
world.
of the world.
Viva la revolution. Tell you what to
Don't
do.
mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way a warning. She
You will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word
We're not
she
going to go
said.
through with this, right? Ignore him. He doesn't know.
Bugs when you picked them up.
The interior of the cabin is all the blade is. You take the. The door to the basement creep her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool you.
Yeah, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck.
Hey, look, narrator. Doesn't mean element of surprise. I could just have to go down there. She would see me coming anyway.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so cold.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
You know, I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just drop? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do.
Fine, okay.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reason.
Just see it, they're sitting there like,
Just
you're
make sure
reasonable
you
for
don't
once,
forget
that's
that
smart.
blade on the floor.
But I still hate you.
Need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
To a relationship? I thought I talked this more as networking, you know. A relationship, are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other.
I don't call this a relationship, I call this
definition, we have a
networking. Well,
relationship.
technically it's a relationship, because if you're networking, you have business relationships. Okay.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I thought you would have been able to know how to end the
I
world.
believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going, whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to... That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you.
She has a point. There's a...
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
And now I just wanted to be an honest answer. If you would say you would slay the world, I will still let you go.
Do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't...
Like I said, it's all about... So do you trust me? The prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the...
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key... Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the... She isn't suggesting what I... She is.
Well, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
No.
You know why...
God damn it.
For a moment of distraction and head. Holy sh... Though she's on your... We can still...
Oh, I've done this, of course. Give up.
Are you serious? You lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away. This is the end.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you.
Completely broken.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat.
Is she going to step on me? She's going to step on me! Yay! Wait.
She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
That's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
I don't remember the tower.
And in the basement of that cabin...
To be sure, I don't think I remember the tower.
You're here to slay
her. She's going to kill me again.
Yeah. People don't die twice.
How do you know?
I haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, you know I can hear you, right? What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. she's just going to kill us again.
We need to look at the things more positive, Broken.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
As my little girl said, you know, my little daughter Aurora said, my little baby. You need to look at things more positive.
A warning. She will
lie. She will cheat. She will do anything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of... Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
I don't want to be realistic.
Being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we should rescue her, given the stakes of the situation. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world.
I didn't know the voice of the hero was like...
If that's what you want. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your... Why do we feel so... We don't feel small.
Punch the mirror.
You walk up to... What are you talking about?
And of course there is no mirror. You know, I'm gonna take the blade. I don't want to take the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. This is... and it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here,
Slaying her probably is doing her favor.
Her booming voice.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see
now
her.
don't need to be desperate, eh? Voice of Broken.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you
want to go down.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they... Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom,
want to click on?
entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Do I want to click on?
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her.
Is this like a David versus Goliath thing?
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless.
What if I this time make it useful?
Drop it.
What if I try to make...
From command, the blade
I clicked
slipped
it!
from your grasp, but we didn't drop it. We
Oh.
decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just gonna let
Oh, I just wanted to say... I was like, I clicked on tight to my grip.
I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact... Of course we dropped it. She's so much more
I was
than...
like, I pressed like A.
Wouldn't understand.
That was B.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd...
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
Hey, I'm the goddess here.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
So?
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
So now you're a goddess.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird.
And how will I help? And I'm pretty sure I'm not little anymore.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable
You know, I tried to, like, make it right, but...
the one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you... You shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he?
What are we supposed to do?
Stop her? Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
So we need
The
opportunities.
stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. If you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a...
What would you have, what would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
I'm pretty sure those chains are not a problem on your... Can't you break the chains yourself?
Rude. Of course, it's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to... That's exactly why it's rude.
I can, easily. But that isn't what
Yeah,
I
see?
want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Well, I'm not gonna let you out, so...
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the... And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn.
This is really like...
A better dawn.
A new religion. Smash.
Submit now, submit later.
If you're into dominant, like, if you're into dominant girls or dominant boys, you know, like, if you're into the dominant type, that, like, bosses you around or commands you around and says, like, I own you and that sort of stuff, yeah, this is your type. But still smash, indeed. Okay, you have tried that.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an
Yes,
equal.
yeah.
It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest.
See, she is like the dominant type, like with like a pet priest. Well, I'm not going to help you then, Trot. I don't care if something else comes after, I just can't let you do that.
I see. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Yeah, I'm not a submissive, so sorry.
Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what No objections here. Don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but as your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
I can do this. Wait, do I need something else?
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. Okay, yeah. You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment
Why can't
seems
I
to
do the other
last a
ones?
lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come, dragging out the long, painful seconds.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while
I'll show you that you can slay a god.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. Your arm. Oh, will will end this all. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear.
Slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive. Active.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into...
I'm sorry. Don't. As you take another step forward,
God damn it, broken!
into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become
Can someone banish that voice of broken?
Then it slides back out. The wound burns.
Now, do it again.
Those are just words. It's what she wants. You, heroic one, what are you doing? I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you,
Just like me for
managing
you.
to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore.
What a pitiful display. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
No, I'm here to slay a goddess.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this
Bye Aurora,
temple
thank you for
is
dropping
painted
by.
with
And until
blood
next time,
because of your
have a good night.
futility.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose.
You don't need to be sorry.
Open air of the
You've been here for a
basement.
good amount of time. And I really appreciate
That's a lot
that.
easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can
Ah,
only
kisses and headpats.
once. The best I
But
can do
have a good night and don't be sorry.
drive you. You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt.
Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet. Your chest
Mommy?
heaving as your blood pools in
Mommy?
the crevices of the stone
So
floor,
I'm sorry, mommy.
coppery taste coating your throat. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before.
Am I?
Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare.
That's a little demeaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her.
Yeah.
No. Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react. The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart...
Here, and this is the sea that you can slay a
into
god.
her chest. As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blood. We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside.
Shut up.
Yeah, voice of broken.
I can't believe you would actually strike me.
You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your error!
I do know the consequences that you are dead.
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet. There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated
You know what the
balance,
interesting thing about this
your eyes
is?
surface.
Like, there are a lot of options that are grayed out for some reason that I haven't done because I've never been to the tower before.
Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
I showed you that you're anger and not a god.
Monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
But I don't feel liberated.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine.
Slayer better. God killer.
Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear, as the two of you perish together. I suppose we were never gonna get a happy end. Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something, I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's...
Everything goes dark. You die.
Thank you.
The furry.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that?
You tell me. What the fuck is this?
I think he's upset. And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Yeah, Nick, we killed a god.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful
Oh, shut up.
thing that ever was.
You were the one who's stabbing myself, so... Stupid broken.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed. You're being too generous. He did get us killed. Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind... Okay, great, you're listening. If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her. It's hardly a path in the woods.
I can sense a some part of the woods.
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens
Is it
next,
always 3
that's
chapters?
it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better...
If we hit this point of no 30 mentions, then what happens?
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end. Yeah, but is there something... How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I could just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there. It doesn't matter because we're going to... Now that's exactly the sort of mindset I like to see. Don't let yourself be consumed with self-doubt. Don't flirt with oblivion. Just focus on the present and everything will be...
I don't like the music track.
fine.
Happens next. It seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well go through the cabin. Feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice.
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really gotten a say.
You're the one who stabbed us.
What a crock of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stabbed us last time.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
Yeah, but you did get a say in this.
We died. If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to me. To her.
Oh, that's just a voice of the Smith all
So
over
from our
again.
sulking friend, I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and the second he tries something, I'll put a...
Yeah, what happened next? Go to the cabin.
Good, we're all on the same... It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within. That's it? No fun. I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that...
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel...
No, we're not gonna be in love with the goddess. No, we're not gonna be devoted to her.
Cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now. You're making it so much harder than it has to be. So stop whining.
Indeed, stop crying.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched...
No, now that I think about it, I don't want to be here anymore.
Weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls.
I love Vtuber.
Congeals into
Girlfriend Vtuber.
streaks of writhing nerves.
This is their girlfriend. And then welcome to the stream, girlfriend. I'm slaying princesses left and right. No murder. Hi, girlfriend. How was life, girlfriend? And yeah, as you can see, American-sized.
That's horrible. You did this.
No, you did this, voice of broken. You're the one who stepped us yourself and not listened. If you listened, we'd never been here.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal. A pristine blade perched.
Have a house life, girlfriend.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You know, that's just a mirror.
There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement.
But girlfriend, what have you done to my cabin?
Just tell us where the door is. I'd like to get back to fighting, and if you want us to kill her so bad, I'm sure you feel... I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more like... What are you trying to say exactly?
He thinks we've lost it. That we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has...
I'm pretty sure something in you has become broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you. It went away after we touched it last time. You take the blade for good. Nothing feels better than gripping.
Gold steel.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before... It really is just like last time.
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the...
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it. Let's get violent.
Now we're not gonna get violent already.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it... You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are...
Step.
A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight.
You're not gonna tell me that, like, the princess is the whole building.
Comfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence.
If the princess lives here, slaying her will probably do her a favor.
Twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart?
Yes.
Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat. See how you've soured my once divine melody.
She's so angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate...
Because you're an hopeless little...
Stop.
sick. Ward.
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good. She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination. And
whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination...
That makes you still a sim.
She was going to end the world last time. If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she... You make your way to the bottom of the
I don't want to click.
The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor.
The heartbeat with it.
Of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
You're still bound to that place.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets.
But this is like... gross.
And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
She's coming from us, run!
Let her in. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her.
Hey, you sip? Can you shut your mouth up?
I deserve. Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again. Only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
You're gonna put us in the vault, have we?
The world hasn't wronged me the way you have. Maybe I'll get around to it eventually, though. Once I've had my fill of you.
Oh, we're not so nice, are we?
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. The horrifying squelch. You are unwound. No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. unfortunate, I know, but reality
En dit
is
is like only one
You
option.
should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive.
We're not out for the count just...
Yeah, I'm not down for the get the step.
Skin flayed and organs flapping, you charge towards the princess.
That's right. She'll never stop us.
Still you defy your god. I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before. Never again.
You're not a god, and a god can easily be slain.
Swing for her heart. What's left of you... So that's it. It's over. Just...
Of course it's over. It's been over since the very first moment we laid eyes on her.
This is the final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again, because you will live in that single tone forever.
No! No! It's not over! We're a god killer! We've returned from death itself
Didn't you hear her?
What's the difference? From many perspectives, there isn't one. But functionally, that is, from your perspective, the difference is...
I mean, I'm still talking, I'm not
You're
dead.
entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room. Yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in. Incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception. In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently do. You are preserved, perfectly, in the amber of her torment.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one and make another.
I'm supposed to lose this
I
one.
don't know. You're the one who makes things happen. So maybe...
Hey, you can ask it nicely. She's gonna get worse every time we get to a new cabin.
Who said anything about getting to a new cabin? No, we make something
Ah.
here.
It won't matter if you...
And preferably, we make something without him.
That's, you know, Sturban, that's an idea I can agree on.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you just decide to die with your task unfinished. If you die here, the world is doomed.
But I can't do much anything more, narrator. But you do die. There is a great release as you lose your grip on what's left of your flesh and blood. And yet you are still here.
Your Honor, where the hell are you? Are you already at the princess? This place is different. Rotten. Death all around us. I want
What
to...
is Hunter doing here?
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
The princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you are unwound again. Already?
Clearly I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you better.
You know what to do. Again.
Again you reclaim your body, and again you find yourself here, but somewhere else.
She's gorgeous.
Oh god, not him again. No, no.
You, guy who describes things, you better start saying what we do this time.
And what are you?
Attacking her.
Right. You charge towards the princess and...
There is no spark in you. Only matter devoid of life.
you explode.
Again.
You let yourself go when you're living once more.
On a path. We are not on a fucking path. I have no idea where we are.
Oh, I cheated. Welcome voices in my head. Welcome to the Preggo goddess. Her voice is in her head. Nah.
We're in the middle of a fight, so act like it.
So you are. Okay, you dive towards the princess and we're unwound. Yes, her head swivels creakily on her neck, firing around as your body unravels with blinding pain.
No.
Again.
You have no body, you exist. You are reborn.
No time. You narrate.
Yes, of course. Pristine blade grasp.
No time to narrate. Now, do it.
The princess before she can turn to face you. We might actually do it this time.
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins to flake away. Your muscles, then organs, then nerves laid bare and screaming as the rest of you is stripped of substance.
Oh, boo-hoo.
It's just...
It just needs to last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
Sturban is already out of it.
It doesn't last. You are disintegrated. Everything goes dark.
But there's no you to die.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing.
Hey, how nice of you.
An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
That feels right.
If we're nothing, then why are we still here?
Yeah.
Because we always have been. If we're nothing, then how can we do anything? The same way we always have. Being nothing has never stopped us. Now end this. End her.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
End this. A force races towards the prince's exposed heart. Threads of texture pulled from all encompassing nothing.
How? I scattered the atoms you clung to and there is nothing there to find. You can't exist.
And still, I exist. The thread pierces her heart and cannot wash spirit.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you.
Yeah, you now say sorry now that I killed you, after you pulverized me 10,000 times over and over again.
She sounds genuine. They always do in the end.
It's cold, but I'm going to be okay, right?
No. You're not gonna be okay. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. Find the means to jump over an angel's cord. Memory returned.
And there's that.
Approach the mirror.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the. Ignore the cowards.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, take on once again. The mirror always makes something, but you need to see what's in it. You withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new. And to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Oh, that's interesting. I think since I went 2 times off the path and abandoned that fate, I got like 2 times not a body to her, and since I need to deliver 5 bodies to her before you take her the final end scene. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
I have already said this. Waarom vesten we niet bring you?
We will know when we...
So I think like...
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Bring the furry to her.
You're on a path. You're here to...
Was that July 16? I haven't been playing this for a while. It's October. Jesus. Like, I wanted to go to the main menu. How do you go to the main menu? Main menu. Memories. We got the tower. See through her eyes at the end of everything. An overwhelming heart. You've been here before. Free a goal to bring about the end of everything. Free a goal to bring about the end of everything. Like, the tower had a lot of, like, resisted choices, which was interesting. So that one is new. We have the nightmare. Fear locked away in the basement of your mind. Fall to a feral captive. Free an abrasive prisoner. One might resist the divine, but it's very hard to kill a goal. There is no shame in failing. The Eye of the Needle. Sometimes when you cut something out of you, a piece of you leaves with it. Better to link you with nightmares than let them run wild. There are other ways to die to nature than let others follow you whole. Become one with the princess. We have 2 here left. Fall to a fellow captive and free an aggressive prisoner.
You may. Oh, she will not.
So, free a captive prisoner.
The interior of the blade is your. The door is don't.
I'm thinking to slay it.
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her. She's beautiful. I am begging you to.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me.
Yeah, I was joking.
Thank you. Okay.
I've thought all this. Oh wait, I don't have the blade. Doing out here.
Are you?
What if I stayed for a while and just kept your company and everyone can be happy?
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
So you weren't kidding on the stairs? I thought you were just making a bad.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
But I have no way to deal with her.
I'm the only one who liked that idea.
No, I'd like to too.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll.
You have to make a choice. Thank you. You turn back.
Where are you go? Fine.
Slip these. She has to be bluffed.
Oh, this is the nightmare.
You rush up to the first. Okay. If we're sure about this, you slowly creep down the.
Now I know. Wait.
Whether is it just?
Wat dan nog een goed? Do you think we can start over?
No. Why don't you come?
Let's finish this.
Your eyes dart. Where is she?
Close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place.
No, come on, let's just get this all late.
Oh, do you want to play a waiting game? I've been down here a long time. I'm very good at waiting.
You do your best to patiently wait her, but eventually, come on, wake up.
Venture into the shadows.
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter.
I'll have to keep waiting.
Velocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart.
I should have waited, eh?
You have the upper hand. Everything goes dark. And
The beast.
you're on a path. You're here.
It's a disturbing voice again.
Oh, don't you start. If he doesn't remember what happened.
Ja, nee, weet je wat hij had.
Oh, she will lie. She could have.
I've been on this one before. I know that. This is hunted.
The interior of
Wait, this is new?
ruinous and dilapidated.
Wait.
It feels like no one has lived here for a long time. Wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The blade is your implement.
That one is new. I thought this was.
If you want to do
Oh,
this right.
which one did I thought this was? Like I thought it was this one, the adversary. I thought it was the adversary, but that was this one. I honestly thought it was the adversary first, but apparently it's a new one.
The blade. You take. What do you?
Yeah, wipe the mirror clean. There is nothing there.
And now it's gone. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from
If the
below,
princess lives here,
warm,
slaying her will probably do me a favor.
descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
Okay, what do you want to say for that?
She sounds almost feral, impatient. Or maybe you carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness.
Do you see,
the
like
illusion that the
she
room
become a
will stretch
beast?
on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
I don't think she's a princess anymore.
She is certainly not just You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little
Why don't you come here and why don't you come fight me face on, huh?
You from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce.
Move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
That is no princess.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. Do you still feel her gaze?
That is no princess.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
I'm gonna hunt you. I'm making you the prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond
Look at
the
this
basement
here.
stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
I'm not gonna run for the stairs. What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will.
Okay,
get what I
four people.
want.
4 people like this.
You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die. by
What if I
my
swallow you
whims.
whole? You know, what if I change the things? I have a knife, so I can fight back. If I swallow you whole, I'll get here
Ask her
out
what she wants.
free in a
Just
state.
Slay her. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specific. She's just a. She's clearly not.
No, stop hiding.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
No, I want to face you head
She
on.
knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Wait for her to strike and then hit her back. Survive.
Jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Look for the stairs.
Now's our chance. And then what? We need a plan. Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive. As you turn to sprint for the stairs, you feel the air shift. You instinctively glance behind you just in time to see the princess lunge from the shadows, more unhinged and dripping, eyes fierce.
I'll follow her whole.
She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are devoured. I guess that's it then. Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it. You are in a dark and caustic place.
Oh.
Thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time. The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
Yeah.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me.
This
You
is like a
belong down
war.
there, it screamed at me.
The
thing.
world is better off without you in it.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being...
I have a knife. I can still use the
But
knife.
you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her chains. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards. The distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible.
I have
the thudding of the princess.
I have a knife. Why am I not using it?
And then it was gone. And I was here. A new enclosure. A nicer cage. But still a prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is you still have that steel claw? Tear through her before we are her. Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, that is a bad...
Let me first follow me alive, spit me out or kill myself and nobody gets to leave.
I'm so very, very patient. If it takes lives and lives and lives to swallow my way to freedom, then that is what I'll do.
I'll follow you next time. I learned from your tricks and I plunge you back.
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
I don't think we can talk our way out of this. We are drowning in death.
Okay, fine it.
Though you have little room to move, you use what strength you can muster to drive the blade forward into the thick walls of tissue digesting.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
As the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as you're reddened.
It is nasty.
With fresh waves of blistering acid.
You can't hold me forever.
You slice again.
Oh, the heart!
Rooting through her meat with the tip of your blade, until at last it finds her beating, but will can never truly exceed the limits of the flesh. Your vision finally what little air remains in this rancid.
If I didn't like
slippery organs,
debated her,
foul to breathe.
I would have like been able to like cut through her heart.
You have to suffer another burning, liquefying moment.
But that was.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
That's like to get swallowed whole and just being digested alive.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
I think the princess.
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no.
Wait, is the princess now a part of me?
I think this is our... That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done?
Well, I've been eaten alive.
The thing that sits beyond our edge.
You know, I've been eaten alive, solid whole.
Into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner.
This history.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here.
That's just because she devoured us and we dissolved away. We don't even exist as a body anymore. We're still here.
Oh.
And if we're safe, isn't that better?
She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together.
Oh.
Mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced.
It makes sense, you know, after being dissolved alive.
We aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
No, I don't feel anything.
I guess that's it then. This is us now. We're the woods. Okay.
All I mean is, why are you being nice to me? Aren't you a monster and you ate me? Outside pushing in on us, what are we about to do? This is how we're supposed to be, but what do we know? Whatever we are right now is an abomination and I want out. I don't like this, I'm supposed to be me and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. Okay, you narrator, how do I stop her?
You can start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a gestalt entity formed with the princess. You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body, separate from hers.
I'm not so sure about that.
We were, and if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator. Remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our union.
Yeah, but I don't feel like, you know, I've been wanted to be part of this, you didn't ask.
Something. Like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
Kees had dat terror in je hoort.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
And just like that, you start to fall apart.
I can remember it now. I didn't like being eaten. I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care. She didn't care at all.
As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else.
And that is?
You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
I don't like this. It's better for us to be the woods.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go back. I don't care what you want.
No, I devoured you. I won. I put things back the way they were supposed to.
Yeah, but I didn't like us to be devoured, okay?
Some division.
Some tears can never be mended.
A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole.
Okay, hold on. Oh, hold on. The princess first turns into a beast. You know, in a literal animal. Like some sort of jaguar or something. Then in the second chapter devours me. And, you know, devours me and digests me. Basically ripping me apart. Then in chapter 3, I remember myself, you know, gave it in. I split from the princess again. And then the cabin devours me.
And then you find yourself blade in hand. Exactly where you need to be.
What is up with the princess?
At the center of it all is the princess. a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at
You
her.
know, you did devour me last time.
Once and
I feel empty, don't you?
No.
We're just like her. And she's just like us. We never should have left.
Yeah, you're the simp. We get it.
I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. Do we have to do this?
you have to.
I never wanted to kill you, really, but we can be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happens to us. No.
You raise the blade, taking aim at her heart.
She literally devoured me and digested me.
I'm sorry.
That was body number 4? But you never see her die. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Oh. And there's that.
Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
That thing reeks of death.
I don't want to look at us.
Smell distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. The gun once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it. 1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance.
I didn't expect like a little beast devouring me and like.
A beautiful heart.
Like I said, I didn't expect like a beast devouring me and literally digesting me.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Yeah.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the wounded wild to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
And on that woods is a cabin. And in that cabin is a princess. I'm gonna leave it here. I think 3.5 hours. I think it's long enough. Because we got him pretty far. Oh, here, look, the wild body fuse. Where does one thing begin and the other? This is literally what it says, merge together with the princess. Ironically found the bed. Gets followed by the beast. Dodge. Dodge again. And it doesn't mean to do, I still need to devour you, and if it doesn't count, you're dead. You've been here before. See through her eyes at the end of everything, a cunning heart. Find the damsel, find the tower. Find the nightmare. Find the prisoner, find the spectre, find the razor, find the stranger, find the adversary, find the beast. Find the witch. We only need like... I thought you say she wasn't armed. And find the prisoner. In the space in between we got everything, I think. Then both of you to existence. Grown, you've withered, you've unraveled, you're nothing at all, the narrator. And here we have also quite some do. Wait, understood, I slayed her there. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. There's quite, as you can see, quite some things to figure and find out. I also wonder where... At the end of everything. We still have one chapter 2 to find out and a lot point of chapter 3, but we can determine that this likely bounce. Like, this is primarily like, I assume, like bounding to her will. I thought this has to do with the Spectre, but who knows? Yeah, I can't care that your mouth is in the ESL. Don't speak to you for ages. But yeah. So I'm gonna leave it here. As you know, I'm Preggo, Elise, your goddess of fertility, a pregnant Vtuber on the internet and that sort of stuff. If you like what you saw, as stated earlier in my stream, I'm a variety streamer. I primarily focus on Project Diva, but also do a lot of other stuff on my channel, including Slay the Princess, including Pokemon. I've done Pokemon challenges in the past. I've done Mario Rabbids Spark in Space. Mario and Luigi Brotherhood. I've done a lot on my channels. If you're interested, make sure to check out my recent streams or my Voice channel on YouTube. Basically, it can be found in the link tree down below. If you want to join my Discord to stay up to date, it's also linked in there. Or you can do !Discord and Twitch chat. You can also follow, stay up to date and that sort of stuff. So yeah. And with that, I want to say I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you have a wonderful week. And I'll see you in a new stream next week. Until then, bye. Bye.